Welcome back. We're currently in the dormitory over in Trista. We're just doing a bit of late night rounds, speaking to everyone, but we've got a few more people left to do. Like a little kitty here.
Oh, there you are. You look bored, Celine.
Looks more like she's trying to sleep, but alright.
I guess I am. My work's done at this point. I feel like I aged a few decades as soon as the war came to an end.
Come on now.
Feels a bit strange to be saying it after the fact, but you fought pretty well over in Crossbell. You've really mastered piloting Valimar.
I'd like to think so anyway. I feel like I could pull off just about anything with him now. And to think, I couldn't do half as much with him when I was first starting out.
You do realize you just admitted you were totally useless, right?
He does that.
I wonder if you're gonna be okay without us, you know? Valimar must have drawn the short straw to end up with a budding awakener like you.
Thanks for worrying about me all the time, Celine.
Excuse me, what makes you think I was worried about you?
Just about everything. From what I can tell, you've always worried about me. Back in the beginning, when I didn't know anything about piloting, you were always there to guide me through our battles. I doubt I would have ever come this far if you didn't have my back. So, thank you. For all of it.
Why do you always have to be like this? There are parts of the legends passed down in the clan that not even Emma and I know about. But just bear this one thing in mind. Divine Knights have incredible power, and they can become devils just as easily as they can become gods.
Don't worry, I know. And I won't forget. Anyone in my position needs to know the difference between right and wrong. I'm well aware of that.
That's fine then. Anyway, good luck, I guess.
I guess.
If you really need it, I can always come and help out.
Not much more I can say other than keep on keeping on. If you ever need me, I'll be there to help you out. Well, thank you, I guess. So I'm assuming Sharon... Still got to speak to Sarah, haven't we?
Oh, good evening, Master Rean. I thought you had already retired for the evening. How would you like for me to put together some supper?
I appreciate the offer, but I think I've eaten more than I should have as it is. Your cooking really is delicious, Sharon. I was starting to miss it after not having it for so long.
It was my pleasure to cook for all of you again, so I pulled out all the stops with this one. Seeing all of you happily indulging my handiwork always makes every second of preparation worth it. Is something the matter, Master Rean?
Oh, I was just thinking about how you haven't changed a bit. I'm not sure it's my place to ask, but is everything all right over at Ouroboros? I can't help but wonder after how things turned out. Vita seems really shocked.
I'm afraid I haven't a clue. No word of what's been happening in the society has reached my ears since then. I have no idea where the second Anguis is now. Nor do I know what happened regarding the Phantasmal Blaze plan after the Chancellor declared he was taking it over.
It's still like, I want more details about the Phantasmal Blaze plan. Especially with like the crossbelt aspect. It's just... What was needed from crossbellers? Was it just to excite the septium veins and stuff like that or something? Like just how does it... Was it to lead towards crossbell becoming part of Erebonia? It's like it's that sort of thing. It's like I feel like there's still something there that we've not been told about in regards to the plan.
And quite frankly, none of it is my concern. The answers won't change who I am, and it won't suddenly cause me to shift priorities. I am and always will be a proud maid of the Reinford family. Not because of the freedom we enforcers are granted, but because that is simply who I am. Much like how you being the Ashen Chevalier doesn't change how you are also a proud member of Class 7.
I suppose you're right.
And no matter what happens to you in the future, never lose sight of who you really are. It's almost time for me to return to Ruhr. But should you ever need me again, I will gladly rush to your side.
Thank you, Sharon. I'm glad you can stay here for a while longer.
Indeed. No matter what may happen, never lose sight of who you really are. Please know that I will always support you, however, no matter how far apart life takes us. It's like, oh, it's so nice. She's a member of Ouroboros. It's the only thing you have to remember with all that. We still need to speak to Sarah. I'd completely forgotten about. I've completely forgotten about Millium. Like, geez, good job I came over here. God, I ended the last part and everything. No! And ultimate penguin buster.
What's up, Millium?
Oh, hey, Rean. It's nothing. I just feel kinda down.
Down?
Yeah. I was just thinking about how everyone was at dinner time. Sharon's food was really nice, and we all seemed like we were having a good time. But I don't know. It was weird, like we were all upset but didn't want to let it show. It's been bugging me.
Very accurate, though.
Oh, so that's why. You really have grown so much these past few months. And not just mentally. I think you've gotten a little taller, too.
Maybe. About 2 rage or so?
It's reggae.
Judging by my specs, I'm not gonna get much taller than this, though. I'm mini Millium forever and ever. But you never know. Maybe I'll grow up to have boobies so big, I can use them as a shelf like Emma's.
A shell.
Something wrong?
Nah, not really. So, you've got a new mission starting next month, right?
Yep, I've gotta go see how things are over out west. Duke Cayenne's been arrested, but it sounds like things are still pretty nuts over there. Oh, but guess what? I might get to go out to Liberal and Remiferia soon.
What is it with you and blabbing classified information?
Indeed.
Well, whatever. Just promise me you'll take care of yourself. And be sure to keep in touch. I'll always be right there when you need me, okay?
Righto, I promise.
I was hoping for some reason that was gonna be righto, I promise-o.
That goes double for you, mister. If you need me to bust you out of a jam, just say the word.
Why would I be in some jam? I hope it's strawberry. I do enjoy strawberry. I'm probably going to be really busy with all my intelligence division work once we're done here. But I'll never be too busy to help you out if you wind up in trouble. So there's no need for you to feel lonely, okay? Indeed. Right now, Sarah. That map again.
Something on your mind, instructor?
You could say that. I've been mulling over how things are going to be come next month, but all this soul searching's giving me a headache.
Well, it'll probably feel strange being back with the guild for the first time in 2 years, but I'd bet they'll be glad to have you back. Things are probably going to be rough over there, even with you taking up the bracer life again.
No doubts there. I can already see plenty of traveling abroad in my future after what happened over in Crossbell. And I imagine it'll keep getting harder and harder for us bracers to operate here, too. What's with that sad puppy look? There's no reason for you to feel ashamed of what you've chosen to do. I'm proud to have a student like you who can stand up and make the tough choices life thrusts on us.
Thanks, instructor. I'll try to just grin and bear it for now.
Attaboy. Sticking it out through the hard times with a smile will put you on the fast track to becoming a great man. Just make sure you don't try to shoulder too much. All that'll do is turn you into a jaded grump. Everything in moderation, okay?
Maybe I want to be a jaded grump.
Thanks? I haven't joined the intelligence division, and I have no plans to. I'm gonna keep responding to their requests, but only if I'm comfortable doing what they're asking. And I can promise you, I'll never do anything that would put me in conflict with the guild or put innocents' lives at risk. I don't know what the future will bring for me, but that's the creed I want to stand by.
I know. Don't worry. No matter what happens, you'll always be my student. So go out there, live your life, and grow into such a heartthrob that I won't be able to take my eyes off you.
My.
Well, I'll try.
Dear, oh dear. Just all the crates here, like really. I'm sure curious about what kind of man you'll have to become in a couple of years. It's one of the questions that only time will answer, but I'm looking forward to finding out. Anyway, you've chosen your path. Now all that's left is to walk it and see where it takes you. I don't know why I did it again. Alright, let's check Crow's room. We're definitely done with everyone, aren't we? Let's just check the dots. It's like, yeah, because it's like, I nearly missed Millium. And Sarah. I nearly. There we go. Aww.
You are all going to be in for some tough times ahead. I can't go any farther now. But you can. So keep going forward.
Crow's final words changed our path forever. No. It's more like they gave us the encouragement we needed to step onto the right one. We only get one life, and we're the only ones who can live it. Thanks, Crow. I might not be leaving the Academy to pursue some noble goal like the others are, but I'll do what I can here. Although, if I have to keep taking time off for trips like that one to Crossbell, I can kiss my attendants goodbye.
Indeed.
Well, I can try to make it so I'll never be in danger of repeating a year. Unlike a certain someone. I think I've spent long enough looking backwards. Time to start looking forward again. Although, if anything, I should be getting back to my own room now that I've talked to everyone.
Didn't expect that to be voiced. Like this, you'd expect. Come to think of it, still got to read that report on the Black Records Instructor Thomas gave me. Maybe I should give it a read now before going to bed. Right, we'll do that. How do I do that again? It told me just, and it's like, oh. Decoding report. Use. All of the black records in the notebook were updated. We won't actually read them. Because again, it's that case of like, I will actually, at some point, make videos on these, and it's like, we've sort of done it before in previous videos elsewhere. It's like, we'll get to it, essentially. Alright, so we'll count that as done then. I wonder if I should just hang out in my room until it's time to go to bed. Resting in your room will cause the main story to advance. Triple dot. I guess I'll turn the radio on.
In finance, the annexation of Crossbell has seen shares in Erebonian companies increase at an exponential rate across the board. And despite the Reinford Group announcing sweeping changes to its board members, its strong forecast for the next fiscal year is...
What are you doing on the radio, Bosco?
It's time for the start of a brand new program here on Radio Trista, coming at you promptly every Sunday. I call it Aubin Time after the word for evening. Might be a little cliched, but sometimes simple is best, right? Clichés are clichés for a reason, after all.
Never trust cliches in a Falcom game.
Anyway, my name is Misty, and I'll be your host.
I wonder where Vita is now. Get the feeling she actually enjoyed doing Aubin Time. It's not like she could have ever kept going after all this. I wonder who that could be. Hello?
This is you, isn't it, Rean?
Elise?
Yes, it's me. Sorry for calling you like this so late in the evening. I'm not bothering you, am I?
Oh, not at all. I'm just not used to you calling me. Are you calling from school?
Yes. I wasn't going to, but Her Highness insisted. It'll take some getting used to, but it's nice to be able to hear your voice even when you're so far away.
Yes, it's nice to hear your silent voice. I was pretty surprised when I heard your voice too. You weren't really one for phone calls back at home either.
I didn't have any specific reason for calling. It was just that the letter you sent about your return from Crossbell arrived today.
Oh, that was fast. I only sent it a couple of days ago. I'm sorry it even had to be a letter. I really was planning to go pay you a visit, but it didn't work out.
Oh, please don't apologize. I know how busy you must be now. Believe me, I was just happy to hear you were back safe and sound. Your trip must have been exhausting. By the sound of things, you did an excellent job, too. I'm so proud of you, Rean.
Thanks. Didn't do all that much, though, really. Half of what the Imperial Chronicle is reporting is massively overblown.
If you say so.
Is something wrong?
No, not at all. Regardless, now that I've heard your voice, I feel a lot better. So I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your night now.
Right. Night, Elise. I'll come and see you as soon as I can, okay?
Oh, there's no need for that. Good night, Rean. Sweet dreams.
Huh? She seems somehow odd. Well, she's probably just nervous talking on the phone. It's kind of awkward for me when I started using one too. Tomorrow's going to be my final free day of the year. Guess I should do all my prep work for next week today so I can make the most of it. Name of the game, everyone. It's a new day, everyone. A Sunday, a free day. We'll need to do the rounds, but obviously we've got the quests to do first. Student council tasks, March. The race to end all races. You've been getting pretty good at riding my old bike. Good enough to pique my curiosity. I want to settle once and for all which of us is better rider. There's only one way to do that. If you're up to the challenge, come find me in the engineering building. Class Warfare. Ladies and gentlemen of Class 7, it's time to finally settle which of our classes is superior. Come to the Academy Field, fully equipped and prepared for defeat. Junk wanted! Brandon, a bunch of students are helping us put on our flea market, but we haven't got as much to sell at our stores as we'd like. Mind remedying that? Stop by my store and I'll give you the particulars. Please and thank you. Let's talk Trista. Michael, I plan on starting a brand new show here at Radio Trista, but I'm gonna need your help to get the first broadcast just right. If you've got time to make radio history, meet me at Trista Radio Station, Angler Management. My brother and I are having a fishing battle. I'm gonna need your help to actually make it happen. So if you've got the time, we'll be at the fishing spot in Trista. We'll be heading there first. There's one from the radio station, a request to help with the flea market. These all seem worth doing. Pretty fitting for the last free day of the year, too. It's only about 9 in the morning, so got plenty of time to work through everything. Let's get to work. About reporting quests. Report quests speak to Tour in the Student Union Building directly. By selecting Report Progress, you can receive rewards for any quests completed. Yeah, we get to go speak to Tour. Right, let's see about this fishing one. Because it's been haunting me ever since we first tried. Oh god, we need to find out what happened there. Hello, hello. Right, so let's see what's going on down here. Ah, hello, Master Rean. I presume your request drew you to us? We appreciate you taking the time to assist us. Might I ask you to speak with Lady Annabelle for the particulars, then? Hey, Kenneth. And Annabelle, too. It's good to see you again, Rean. So you saw our request? I saw it, yeah. Wasn't quite sure what it was actually requesting, though. Mind clearing things up for me? Oh, I guess that makes sense since you've been away from Trista for so long. Where do I start? I'm sorry. This is really all my fault. Come on. You know that's not true. My brother's just being a pain. Yep, still lost. Well, you know that Annabelle's supposed to marry my brother, right? Our parents set that one up. Now she's been getting harassed by her family about when she's going to tie the knot. You can imagine that's not a whole lot of fun for her. I may be so bold as to interject. Lady Annabelle was not even informed of this arrangement until after it had been decided and agreed upon. As one would expect, she was thoroughly shocked when she found out. She even went so far as to run away from home, which in turn had a stark effect on her once elegant personality. Now that you mention it, I guess so. Well, I have been gone for nearly a year. I feel as though some of the fault rests on my shoulders as well. As such, should the engagement's cancellation become realizable, I will do everything I can to make that happen. Wait, are you saying it's possible to call all this off? It may be. Obviously, the first thing I did was ask my parents to call things off, but they wouldn't listen. Their only response was, "It wouldn't do to insult a man of the Empire for no good reason," whatever that means. So, with that escape route closed, I figured I'd try to go to the man himself and see if he'd call things off. My brother, charmer that he is, wasn't having any of it. Gave us a similar line about nobles not going back on their promises, and that was that. I imagine his greatest concern is our respective families' social statuses. Head of the Lakelord family is only a baron, while my father is a viscount. I get it. He's worried that not going through with the wedding would be an insult to a family of higher status, huh? This kind of stuff makes upper-class society a real pain sometimes. You're telling me... Marriages of status and convenience often take precedence over those of love among the nobility. That much is true. But for my part, I wish for nothing more than Lady Annabelle's happiness. This arrangement certainly isn't that. So with that in mind, I decided to talk to my brother one more time. Eventually managed to reach a very Lakelord compromise. We'll settle this with an old noble tradition, the fishing battle. Now I get it. Fishing battles are split into two parts, right? Obviously the main events between the two actual challengers, or captains in this case. Before that, their chosen vice-captains face off, so that means... Took you a while to get there, but you got it. As team captain, I'd like you to fish as my vice-captain. I'd ask Annabelle to compete, but that seems kinda... wrong? I don't know. Yeah, I figured as much. You guys have both done a lot for me, so I'd be happy to help, but... Do you really think I'm up for this? I mean, Annabelle's future's on the line. And I've fished with you enough to quake in my boots when I hear the name Lakelord. Sure, I caught Ymir's guardian, but I've been out of the fishing game for a while now. I'm feeling pretty rusty. Hey, I'm the last person you need to be humble around. I'm sure my brother's vice-captain's gonna be a good fisherman. I'm sure he won't have anything on you. I'm not going to pressure you into it or anything, though. So if you want to pass, just pass. Still, what do you say? Let's fish. Why not? Let's get fishing. Don't know if I'm up to snuff, but do you believe in me? Maybe I've got this. Thank you so much. You have my humblest thanks for doing this for Lady Annabelle. You've definitely got this. Together we're going to save Annabelle from this wedding of hers. I know we will. So grateful to the both of you for helping me out like this. Roughly 10 minutes passed. Eventually, Lakelord III and his vice-captain emerged and began making their way towards them. See, this I'm excited about because of Azure. There he is. And the other one. Well, look who it is. It's been a while. You haven't changed a bit. Still as lively as your bait, I see. How splendificent it is to meet you and to speak with you again, Kenneth. Good to see you in high spirits, Narcissus. So what do you say we dive right in? No sense in lollygagging. This spot will do, I suppose. Fish of Trista rejoice, for I have returned to grace your waters with my line once more. So that's the heir to the Lakelord family. Definitely seems a lot more noble than you do. No offense. But how's he already familiar with the fishing spots around here? Well, he is a Thor's grad. Alright. Guess if he loved fishing as much as you do, they'd probably know this city from back to front. Lady Annabelle, how simply splendid it is to see you again. I hope that you will be suitably entertained by the spectacle that is about to unfold before you. thanks. I'm sorry that my selfishness made you come all the way out here. Please, there's no need to apologize. This is entirely the fault of the foolish brother needlessly complicating things. I swear on my family name that I will defend our marriage. There's no need to worry your pretty little head. Yeah. So, this is gonna be difficult. This is the thing, is like I normally cut out when I'm like making like glaring errors, but with this guy, there's just no way around it, is there? So I surmise that you are Kenneth's vice captain. Who am I? I'm the delectacular and styliferous gentleman Narcissus. Though you might know me by my alias, the Crazy Wave. Not only do I hail from the Imperial Fishing Club led by Lake Lord III, I am one of its exquisite Elite Four. Yes, we're very aware of the Elite Four these days. Allow me to offer you the most enthusiastic contrafibularities on being chosen to face me today. May our battle be splendemptuous. I do my best too, I think. What a commendatorious attitude. My words, young man. You will go far. Do they pay this guy by the word or something? Well, now that we've exchanged our greetings, I'll get right to explaining the rules. The goal of each part of the battle is the same. Catch a designated fish. First, the vice captains will compete. The team whose vice captain catches their fish first will enjoy the advantage of starting the second round early. I see. Looks like a fair battle format to me. Any skilled angler should be able to guide a capable vice captain. After all, the outcome of this battle will determine the fate of your arranged marriage. Are you absolutely certain you wish to proceed with this, Lady Annabelle? I am. I am prepared to accept the outcome, no matter what it may be. If you're sure, in that case, we're going to fish like we've never fished before, and make sure you're happy. No, either way, what fish will we be catching? Our vice captains will attempt to catch a noble carp. I assume you were being rhetorical when you asked me what we'd be catching. The giant swordtail is the only acceptable choice. You're going after the big guy, huh? You don't mean the one I caught last year, do you? I've heard the rumors myself. A huge 250 reggae swordtail who survived decades of battles. If we caught him, we'd be able to stuff our faces for 2 whole weeks and still have some left over. Lady Annabelle, please. If you wouldn't mind acting a little more like a lady of the nobility, it'd be very much appreciated at this delicate time. Now that's the Annabelle I know. Well, like you said, you're going to be catching a noble carp. You can use all the ground bait you like, but I don't know how much you have on you. Here, take some of mine. Thanks, these will really come in handy. You can leave the area before you catch your fish, but we'll be in trouble if they catch theirs first, so don't wander off. Nah, no sightseeing tours for me. Guess I should get started. Good luck, Rean. We'll be quietly and respectfully cheering you on. I see you've complimented your preparations. Well then, let the battles commence. May the best man win. Vice captains, assume your positions. And begin. But here we go. Round 1, Vice Captain battle. Control Rean and catch a noble carp. How do I fish again? I mean, that's not a noble carp. I'm go familiar with the fishing eagle.
Now that's a catch.
It's not. It's rubbish. I've got the best fishing rod right now, haven't I? I don't need to change it. There's our noble car. God, phantom pain from the first time I tried to do this, and it was like impossible because I didn't have the best fishing rod or anything. There you go.
Whoa, this is a big one.
And we're done. I did it, I caught one. Preposterable. Has someone finally conquered the crazy wave? Again. The winner of the vice captain battle is Master Rean. Most impressive. You chose your second well, it seems. Well, Thor's has some pretty big fish nowadays, so I figured I'd show a little school spirit, you know? Did you now? I presume you mean to imply that your angling abilities now surpass my own. We'll find out soon enough, won't we? That we shall. Phew, nice to know I didn't let our side down at least. Not a chance with fishing like that. You made that look like shooting fish in a barrel. It's a little extreme, don't you think? Narcissus is obviously really good at this. I'm sure he'll catch his in a minute. Magniferous! The embodiment of a piscine beauty has come to me at last. Narcissus caught his fish 3 minutes after your vice captain caught his, which means you get a 3-minute head start, Kenneth. Sounds good, I'll get started. Do I have to do his stuff, or...? Hey, if you don't mind me asking, why do you care about this marriage so much in the first place? Thought you didn't care about anything other than fishing. Maybe when you're finally mature you'll understand. That's helpful. Look, I'm not about to tell you how to live your life. But I'm also not gonna let you ruin someone else's either. Kenneth. Oh my. I would ask you to refrain from talking during a sacred battle such as this. Results are the only thing that matter here. I hope you haven't forgotten that. My bad, sorry. Time for me to go land Annabelle the big one. My lady, is something wrong? Not really. It's just that he never seemed to have a care in the world, and yet all this time he was thinking about me. Meanwhile, I was only ever thinking about myself. I've been showing him the respect he deserves. This battle is a serious affair, and he's fighting with everything he has, but me? To me it was just some tedious ordeal that I just wanted to have behind me as soon as I could. I'm so ashamed. That's nonsense, my lady. I understand how you feel. But save your apologies for later. Right now, he's over there fighting for what he believes in, fighting for you. You're right. I will leave everything to you, Kenneth. I can believe in you, right? Triple dot. Your 3 minutes are up. It's time for me to finish this, Kenneth. Round 2, Captain Battle. Control Kenneth and catch a giant swordtail. Yeah. Don't get any ground bait or anything though. At least it starts off on it straight away. Or unless I got very, very lucky there and it's like, no, you can wait hours and it doesn't turn up. Thumb's getting tired. Oof. Good job. And that should wrap things up here. The victor is decided. You did it, Kenneth. Well done, Kenneth. Preposterous twaddlecock. This cannot be happening. It can and it did. I gave our bout my all and I was still defeated. No qualms of accepting the outcome. But... I cannot apologize enough for betraying your trust, Lady Annabelle. However, I believe I have no other choice. I have to request that our engagement be called off. Oh. Are you sure? You seemed dead set on going ahead with it before. Duels such as these put the very honor of the nobility on the line. The result has been determined, and I must now follow it. Besides, I believe there is a man far more worthy of your hand than mine. Narcissus, we're leaving. Very well. Then we shall make our gesture. I bid you all a good day. Wait. I just wanted to say that I had fun fishing with you again today. But are you sure you're okay with this? Why would I not be? I give it my all, I leave satisfied. And you say I haven't changed. What's the plan now? Guessing Dad's not going to be too happy about all this. I intend to return to Crossbell and continue my training there. There's a lady there awaiting my return, after all. Is there now? Huh. Wonder if that's who I think it is. Well, give my regards to Kaguya, will you? On a related note, you would do well to pay more attention to the world around you. If you don't do something about that personality of yours, Annabelle will. No, I suppose it's not my place to say. Regardless, stay diligent in your training. The matter of the wedding may be settled, but our own personal battle rages on. Sure, I'm down to fish anytime. You really are a sly one. Wasn't sure what to make of him at first, but your brother's actually a pretty nice guy, to be honest. Of course, he's my brother after all. He is a little stubborn sometimes, but deep down he's got a heart as big as the ocean. I must find myself regretting that the marriage was not meant to be. He seemed a rather worthy partner. Yeah, I don't think that's for us to decide, but at least she gets to know. Yeah, good news, right, Annabelle? Well, I mean, Kenneth is very charming, but I mean... Annabelle? Yes, what is it? Just wanted to say I'm excited that we can go back to spending our days fishing together. Oh, yes, I am as well. Lady, forgive me for assuming, but have you set your eyes on Absolutely not. Well, one ordeal's over. Looks like it led straight into another one. Angler versus Angler completed. Finally. It took like what, year and a half or something like that? Right, so we're gonna now end this part here. We will get to doing the rounds and everything at some point after we've done all these quests. Hello. But yeah, we shall see you in the next part when we carry on the quests. Ta-ta for now.